Hey, and welcome back to part two of Dream Daddy doing the churchy boy, doing the churchy route. I hope you're having a fantastic time. We do actually venture off slightly from the churchy route in this part of the stream, but just stick with it a little bit. And it's one of the characters I might do next time round if we do another video. Remember, if you like, comment, and subscribe, then I get then I get to see if you're interested. So that's important. And if I see you're interested, I'll play the game and I'll do it. So anyway, I hope you have a fantastic time and watching this. May you stay safe, may you stay well, and enjoy watching this footage. Carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Save the brownie for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Let's step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, father unit. Hey, child that I'm required to by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Good to hear. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one? Or think for a moment, realize I still have the one brownie that Joseph gave me. It's probably be better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
What?
Wait. I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls to the ground. Nice throw. She scoops up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be going for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. That's it, pay your bills on time.
Ooh, that's some good grilling.
Oh, that's some good grilling. While I'm doing my afternoon words jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if I've got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides in a couple of letters and a couple of large yellow envelopes through the slot. It takes a couple of tries to get them in. Hey, my coupons! I take a close look at the large yellow envelope. This is very strange. I like looking at Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this old envelope that we got from HIA.
Hey!
Immediately, Hannah pushes the door open. Hannah? Horn Institute for the Arts. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Hey!
I got in. Oh. I got in. Amanda tosses her aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. He pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're such a great student. You nailed the interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad, I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA is one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied for. But I know she has a heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're going to make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yeah!
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
We got this.
But never... I never doubted you for a second. 2 seconds, sure. But never for a second. Wherever. Amanda and I walk along the baysides, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Well, cost should be a determinant factor now she wants to go to the most expensive school around. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. It's all a bad idea. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby. There's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention the students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all our professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of a burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Yeah, it actually sounds like a decent deal, depending on how much they're paying for their things. Especially if other schools are making you pay for that kind of shit. I wonder who my roommate is going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent semesters fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had really a bad cough, who was sounding exactly like a dog's bark. Carl rules. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know you had that talk with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put the damper on the good news, but I need to knock it out of the park with these next few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back on her back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. But it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aww. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You've grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. Poor burrito. I put Amanda in. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hi, this is Dira from Dadmazon. Burrito, here, add salt. Oh, okay, yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, I'll be right down. I found some sensible captors. Ooh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies. Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies. You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. No. No. That man scares me. I don't want to see Damien's house. Who orders dead butterflies? I should take it over to him. Yeah. I drove over to Damien's house with a box. I pull back his door knocker, but the door's suddenly opened. Mr. Name, to what do I owe the pleasure? How did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyways, I think these got delivered to my house by mistake. I hand them to the box, and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not pry. What are you going to do with these butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bells in my head. This is how you die, know a name. Sure. Why have you gone into his house? Damien leads me to his study where he sets up. There's a box of pinned butterflies, moths and beetles. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all this yourself. Yeah. Know a name. I haven't touched a drink yet. I called himself Know a Name. Because he's got no name. That is a really bad pun. You do this all yourself. Of course. Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you know? See? It's simple here. Let me show you. These aren't quite ready yet. You'll need to rehydrate them overnight so they're easy to work with. I have some... Oh. Hi, cat. That was... Right. I'm going to put this up here, and then if you get off my lap, I'm going... Hi, cat. Because I take it back. I leave a poop with... have I ever told you how proud I am? Because I take it back. Oh. I think the cat wants to take it back too. I have to... so easy to work. If I have some over here that are ready to be pinned. Hi, cat. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out the all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather... Thank you. That was lovely. I'm rather excited about this one. It's turquoise swallowtail. He really opens his wings. I really hate the cat's tail. The back of the wings are gorgeous and iridescent green colour. Oh. It's like a feather duster, mister. Oh, and the pigment of it is just so nice. Anyways, pinning butterflies is actually quite simple. It requires a delicate touch. First of all, to pin through the thorax. Have a fantastic time at work. Enjoy your day. Damien slides this pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He arranges and places the antenna with the forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly and it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here and I think this one will look quite pretty in it. But I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days while it gets ready. And then what? I'll remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. I didn't know how you actually did this, but that is pretty cool. I take a close look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. Oh, this one is so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Oh yes, that's the blue morpho, one of my favourites too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. Oh, I most definitely couldn't take this. I insist, believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Haha, I think I'll leave that to you. I feel like I can probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Noah. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you.
Welcome. You've got dads.
We did Joseph last time. Do we continue with Joseph? Or do we switch across to somebody else? I need a D7. 7? Yeah. 7, 14, 21. Good point. Wait. Oh, we have one heart with him, though. And I don't like his wife. No, I know what I'm doing. I don't like his wife, so I'm off to go and split them up. Please remember to call us once in a while. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on the boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out, or if he wants to go to the store with me and use those coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Noah, I hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma, and I know I promised you a fan hangout, but I'm actually doing some chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come too. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. I think for a moment I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me time with Joseph. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck? My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph, let me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. Knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Yeah.
Where are you off to? Are you going to do some extreme couponing? I'm actually going to go chaperoning some youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thanks, Amanda. You get daughter points too. Can I trade them in for daughter lava lamps? Sorry, you'll have enough. You only have enough for a daughter spider ring of some of those plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. No. You arrive at the church to find that there's nobody here. There are decorations, balloons, banners, and everything, but no use. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, but I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert. But generally, dances require people, and those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures a hand-painted banner swinging from the church. It was worth it just for reading that. It reads, Jesus is coming.
Whoa!
Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I generally can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives the teenagers that he never ever breaks their box mods. You are going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth. No, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. Jesus is coming? I can swing that, Amanda. Can you help? Physical labor, huh? Rapidly scanning the most empty room, looking for an escape route of our own. I have to go set the food. Food's already set up. I'm gonna go just find the notification on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm going to eat your food. I'm able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get in. Another word. I'm proud of that person's. Let's go. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph to get another word in. Phew, she can really read. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father's a giant pair of legs. I dated some arms once, but it turned out they were all right. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon.
Oh.
No, I get it. I'll workshop. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Noah. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me here to lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Yeah.
Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. Feral feline, welcome in. How you doing?
Hey.
Debatable. You just allude to breaking a child's vape pen.
Oh.
I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Yes, Feral, let's make some magic happen. Because Jesus is coming.
Oh.
Magic isn't real, Noah. God said that. God was also a bush one time.
Ah.
True. Joseph, I grabbed the stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. It looks like this nightmare is strappled and strapped 8 ways for a Sunday. Any ideas?
Douglas.
What happened to the strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I've forgotten about them. But I just realised my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on these tiny staples. I've got a hammer, so you can use it to pry them out. Noah, this is church. We get a little nervous around hammers and nails. No comment.
Oh.
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
Oh.
But by the way, we have to hurry. The user will be here any moment. I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I really grabbed the marker pen that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. If I get it down, we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Oh no! Oh no! So, option number 1. Jesus is cumin. I think that's a food. Jesus isn't coming. Jesus is calming. Okay. Managed to completely cover the G with a marker, but no one will be none the wiser. See, like, Jesus is cumin, the spice. Because, you know, he's all things, even a thing of spice in your spice rack. This is a loose cannon interpretation of the religious doctrine. Well, at least it's not coming. Why didn't you just turn the U into an O? Great idea. I changed the U into an O. Jesus is coming. Folksy. Let's hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then the doors open. Just the man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knows exactly what to play in this Cupid shuffle.
Right.
Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJing equipment to Backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. It was never going to look good, and he kind of fixed it. I'll give it to him. Are you alright? Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He cites heavily. I usually do trivia nights. But I moonlight on one and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like, but won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a while. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll help you get set up. The DJ leaves.
Yeah.
Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just going to play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids coming into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances around at the other groups of teens. That is a school dance. That is literally a school dance. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at these functions. Hey, party people. Everyone in the room turn their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master.
Just as we said it, DJ Spin Master Quinn. Coming at you with the sounds that people want. We're off to a good start. Hey. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through.
Alright. That's the good stuff.
He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple of days. This next was actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out. My little honeysuckling wife.
Who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
The DJ begins to play Creep by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where this goes. After he finishes playing the song, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely. Blimstar, welcome in. How you doing? It's very good for your health, this coffee. If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom Yuan swears. There you go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work with him in Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. Or at least No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin. I believe coffee is also good if you have asthma.
Aww.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fur. And she's gone. Join us on our way to the EV, where Spin Master Quinn is trying not to cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming?
Oh.
It's, not. I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove.
Hey!
Gotta play the sad tunes to probably appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted, so shut up and play this hit. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, but I've never been a DJ and don't have... Did you use your discount code when you ordered more coffee? If you look when Feral Feline comes in, there's a discount. It tells you to go over to Feral Feline and check out that discount code. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, but I've never been a DJ and don't know how any current plans to become one. But I don't think that's how it works. The kids come out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. You use Dooms and Dooms use clever. Hey, buddy, if it's problems that you are having with.
Hey.
Joseph leans into me, close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you with counselling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh. Stormy! Oh, I don't know. I can tell you that you're hurting. Nobody with iron material listen to that much Radiohead on repeat unless you're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Josie places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulders, who immediately collapses into Josie's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's going to be okay. But thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best Spin Master Quinn, and yet another crisis averted. Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here? Good work, Amanda. How is it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Yes, Dragon Ryan and his ability to say... Zoom kitties, not Doom kitties. No, the office you want to push some Sandrock. Sandrock is so good. Well, for a dance, there's not a lot of dancing. Looks like the people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Right. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you to this, Noah. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to try and make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I suddenly realised what we have to do. Amanda, get out here. I don't think we're going to want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll let her ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Amanda, nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do.
Okay.
See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out to the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure what we're doing. It's a dance. It's called dancing. Time to get a groove on. Let's start them off with something easy and work away with more technical stuff. Start with the worm. I drop to the floor and immediately regret it. I'm going to feel this for weeks. Wow, I'm finding not as good as this as I was in college after a few weeks. It's definitely some headband, man. After a few week body movements, I get back to my feet. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but too much too fast. You're also now covered in dirt. I look around at all the semi-disgusted youths. Maybe that was the wrong move. Right now, let's turn up the heat. Running Man. Since the immortal, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in pace, matching the movements with my arms, pushing out, and it seems to awaken something in Joseph who feels the fire of the Running Man deep within. I look around to the youths and they're getting into it. Nice work, but we better pick up or they're going to lose interest quick. Is that the windmill?
Oh, cracker barrels.
I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and spin my legs around. Nope, that is not the windmill. I'm sure this does not look appealing. That does not look appealing. I look around to the youths who are not appealed. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. I'm gonna moonwalk. I found out this guy's lack of ability. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can tell that if this does not look good, but I feel that the kids have seen enough people attempt moonwalks that they'll understand the general concept. James makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, the dude pulls it off flawlessly. Look around to the youths, they're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Lift Joseph update dancing style. I appreciate Joseph for motion that I'm about to lift him.
Norm McDonald.
Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I know I might lift James above my head. He isn't quite Dirty Dancing, but James is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd and they all seem to love it. I look around the room and see if we've convinced any of the youths to come to dance.
Oh.
Nothing, just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts. With the magic of dance, one of the kids yawns. Well, we gave it our best shot. I'm going to have to organise some sort of game so they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for it, Noah, but I should take it from here. That was a great date.
Hey, that was fun.
Right. There is dad points and there's daddy points. Oh. I get it now. It's been a long day and I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigate TV until I pass out. And tonight I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decide to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passed by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption to a set positive amount for Amanda, but I just feel a responsibility to play a role of a social agent in our community. And the watering hole, just as Jim and Kim's, is the perfect place to do it. Also, so desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim's is lively enough tonight. The patrons are milling around. Even Neil seems to be having a fun time. Coming here was a good idea. As I reach, I collect my beer and I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not ironically throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's all alone. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a home wrecker? Whoops. Say hi. I decided to go and say hi. I walk over to her through the move. She doesn't look up. The seat taken. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not my best idea. Hey, having fun with your new best friend Joseph. He's great. I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two. If 2 people do it a day, it gets it in 4 days. If 3 people do it a day. Mary, I'm not. Huh? I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Noah. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband, a supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Sure. That's funny. She likes his friends to at least have a spine. Hey, not everyone likes to yell at their spouses' friends for no reason. So you're an expert on my marriage now. You're like, trust me, I haven't took the 2K. I think it's plausible with 1 person every day. So you're an expert on my marriage now. Doesn't take an expert to see you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be... I'm sorry. I can tell that you're having a rough time, and I just want to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses. It's all messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for us both. Mary pays her tab and strides out of Kim and Jim's without looking back. I should have put it higher. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn all the lights off and walk back down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I don't knock on the door. Hey, Amanda! The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. I know better than this. So I'm just going to leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of her room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what upsets her, but she seems so totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry. But I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have just made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all the awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school, so maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. After 10 minutes, she's supposed to leave. Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops her frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls a toaster lever and takes her still freezer burnt waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like that in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon, because my door probably can't take that many slams. My door isn't like a Dead by Daylight survivor and having Wesker chase them. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda. I hang on the wall I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, I would get back up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream. It was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have no idea. I start rummaging through for ingredients. Ask Amanda to... I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of hearing for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin! What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can do nothing about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull out cake from the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad! It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. And sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. I don't know whether that's cute or creepy. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and fork and we serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is it? This whole thing. You know, I've been really weird lately, and it's just that I don't even know how to explain. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. Are you pregnant? I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess we should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California, right? So that fancy art school she's going to, Emma R. The best friend one. You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc IB final. Yikes, you got ditched. So, another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah. The funniest thing, and I didn't know that kid's name was Noah. That's a thing. I made her dad's name Noah name. So she fancies her dad, apparently. Yeah, no idea. I definitely didn't know that, okay? You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Oh. Anyway, so you're the only person I told about the crush with Emma R, and she promised not to tell anyone. I didn't feel I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start a drama. So I just kept quiet and going about my business, Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everyone to go out and get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. That feels bad, man. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. Aww. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there? But Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realise that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kissed. No. Yeah, I know. So I storm over there. I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes, so I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Then I realise this is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and very, very embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there, so I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long things with Noah had been going on, and sorry that I didn't. I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out a phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. How scandalous. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying the hardest to be nice. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she'd been a real terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then we'll just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, she left you on read. What's that? Oh, like she saw my text message and didn't reply. And now, because there's red receipts. I don't know what a red receipt is, but I'm still going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So, while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am about everything and everybody. Then, out of Noah texts me and says, how can you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he says, telling me that Emma P sends screenshots of everything. I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. And the bottom line is that everyone dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I am so sorry. I almost expect it from everybody else, but Emma R, she's been there since Mum died. I can't believe she's just stabbed me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah, but I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of the cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everyone, like, I missed them. Dad? Amanda looks so dejected. I just can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. Nope, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximated human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you'll start realising the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friends? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out for myself, and I wish I had learnt it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. They're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. Now, keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did. Eat the whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh. Tell my oldest nephew that. Just clip the whole thing and send it to him. He gets told it by a video game then. And then when he asks you what video game it is, just be like, we don't need to worry about that.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hey Noah, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker, I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. But I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obliged. No, I get it. Anyways, you've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send you an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Exactly. Kids will never understand that fact, though. Your real mates will never ever mock you. Well, they will, but they'll do it in a nice way. They won't do it and upset you. And if it upsets you, don't stop doing it. Because that's what real friends do. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I see Matt, who's walking over from his house. He's got a case of beer in his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Crap, I should have brought something. Aha, no worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you been guys doing this? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really been high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover at the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. No way, glad you could make it. So am I. Psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Are we playing strip poker again? Because that was a lot more awkward. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer to person who's good at poker. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. But he's still as terrible as you were in college. Dragon Ryan says, he's at that age now, he goes out a fair bit with them and girls are around. So, yeah, giving him advice of what I know or experienced. I hope he takes it on board. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I thought you was a dream daddy there, Brian, at that point. I'm still terrible at poker. My tell is a sustained childlike giggle. There's no way he's as bad as you, Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my teething. I'm just giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. He likes to eat Brian's snacks. Yeah, that should be the advice. Girls are terrible. Ignore them at all costs. If one says hello to you, you might get a STI. My child would not be able to ever talk to a girl. Guys who brought pigs in a blanket, they'd be like, what's an STI? I'd be like, it makes your hair drop off. Guess who brought pigs in blankets? Not Craig.
Oh.
Hey, my chia seed granola energy balls. Do you like people eating your energy balls, Craig? Are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Exactly. Whenever I've worked in places, I've hated working with places with more than one woman. If there's more than one woman, I've always found there to be a lot of problems. Let's just get the game going. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. First couple of rounds go by easily. As I'm getting the hang of things, it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everyone's tells, like Matt will scratch his ear.
Oh.
Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room that you have a good hand. Yep, that's me.
Oh.
That's Joseph's tell. Everything, literally everything, that man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey in a solemn salute. I think he'd want the floor of us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Wow.
What, are you a drug dealer now?
Hey.
Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnnies. I can get you street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's 72 hours and favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right.
Oh.
But still, if you got any coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet and this is the backup until I can get a replacement under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really got to stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them.
Huh?
Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey!
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest, Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5.
Ooh,
Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, and she is so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby.
oh,
There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy's got one of those things a while back. One night I walked in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanic worked. But then she couldn't put it back together again and started crying poop everywhere.
Yeah.
Fake poop, but still. That reminds me. Oh wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there already is. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack foods. It actually isn't terrible. Mine's kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
hey.
You can see it now. Pierce the kale chips.
Oh. Hey.
Pierce the Veal is the popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt confused.
Oh, man.
It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Oh.
How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work on the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
Hey.
If Manna's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's burnt too badly by coffee shops lately. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final land of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals all the cards. So what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast?
Huh?
Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it now if it makes it interesting. None of the penny chip nonsense. I got Lily's 18-year-old single blend sitting in the closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it on the line as collateral. And now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground.
Hey.
Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bry guy. Are you sure you wanna...
Hi.
You heard the man, deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So, I know that you might be thinking Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation at times in his life. His only home. How could he be so sure of his ability in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig, I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. Ooh. I lost everything in a game of Palgao in the back room of a Shenzai tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything was gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. It was a very mean game of strip poker. I woke up in a ditch near Exunga Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow and steal my way back to the American soil. In those 3 years, I saw the great steps of human fear. Loved deeper than I ever had and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how to die. It's not like this. So let's make this one more interesting. Robert produces a deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance?
I don't know.
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips the whiskey again. I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts.
Oh.
Fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be there. Sure thing! It's been very relaxing, and since sitting out, I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Noah. We all say goodbyes and head to our separate ways.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I'm just going to look something up. So we decided to go on a date with Craig. So we're going to see what Craig's up to today. I'm actually going to... I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbour, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message at Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out. Might be a little different from our old weekends, long benders, but it'd still be fun. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prepare for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yeah, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines, newspaper clippings, and she seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? It's just a collage for class. We're supposed to be making a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a close look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for the softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit the ball towards me and I just ran off of the field crying. And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up, yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought they were gigantic sentinel balls. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up, looks at me dead in the eyes, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears. Come on, let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive. Yeah, to the local softball field for our kids. For our kids' softball games, it's pretty packed. We clamber onto the bleachers and take our seats at the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. Dad. So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids crying, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for the amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake suit doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I see that it's Maple Bay's Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks. I choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Leave it all out of the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're going to have to bleed for it. I assume. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot back at him. The attitude isn't going to bring Miranda to do well. Dad, please don't fight any of dads while we're out here. We watch a couple of innings of softball that aren't really... They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstan Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has been run off the field crying yet. Miranda, dear, you have to let it go. What? Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is about to bat. They hit a ball flying to the centre of the field. The tiny girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl pops onto the grass, starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to check her, to her, Checking out for it and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange that they think that this was the guys who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th innings. The Oswalds seem to have given up at this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball to the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Close my eyes and brace for impact. Open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball! You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug, and it's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends, and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sat patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Great work, man. Thanks, we've been working hard all season. It's great to see it all paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but if I did, I'd be doing that. Constantly. Yeah, I take all of her maths tests, and I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad. And I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Noah, bro! I have a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang out. Sounds good. Just then, one of the mums jumped into the conversation. Not so fast, we have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense! The girls won. What sort of celebration would it be without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on the shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mum's laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mum looks slightly out, but covers it with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out the minivan and into the local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizzas. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put our bodies back in the day. Just remember how we used to fold whole pies in half and then put taco filling inside. Pizza codes, I would never forgive them. Never forget them. I'd probably forgive them. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, you a pizza? Absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different one walks up to us, starts talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every single day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them, definitely. Helps with I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig held his fist up for a fist bump from the mum in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hand on the stomach and shows me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not going to projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The worst projectile vomit right now usually get everyone to clear out. But Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and I was feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Man, the shooter's worried. Look, this card is going sideways. I should have known a woman of all people would be able to fake scam. Oh, well, I guess it went away. I'm fine now. Nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me and talks to Craig. So, I'm talking with Hazel and Briar tonight for a sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady's really going for gold.
Bro.
Hi, that should be nice to have a night to myself and River. Well, thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns the attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear to you, if we have to buy it. Martha stumbles off towards the kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally think to get to talk to Craig myself. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad? Hey girls. Dad, can you help us beat the record on DDR? We told Adriana's dad that we could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my dupes anymore. But Dad... Craig looked at me like her puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. We'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs out with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig a bit more today, but it seems he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely seems like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. Talk to third wheels. Places than an arcade to be left on to your own devices. You're right, I don't want to drop some coin on pinball. You know it. Amanda and I pull up a machine that's feeling pretty hot and we get to work it. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Dad.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to play a comp clear. Amanda shushes me. She's in a zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions, and she stays close to beating my score, but I feel honoured just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Amanda, don't lean on my thing. That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're going to make it tilt. Because it's just he seems to work so much. There's so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God! All of a sudden, the buzzer sounds at the end of the game. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
Hey.
You stone harpy. What?
Aww.
I said I have to go over now and put pizza in my ass so I don't say anything that will hurt your feelings. Amanda?
Hey.
Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance if we don't get out of here now. We're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza palace finally. Amanda's promised that she'll keep the couch warm for me and head home. I hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over the trunk of his car, pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing balls at me, running after it, but that's sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me I can hardly believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times, and I don't know anyone who could have pulled off the rare horizontal keg stands. It was a feat of discipline, bro, trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. So with softball coach, the life you wanted, or was it just the life that was thrust upon you? Ha! I'll admit it was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we had to get them both into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to the girls. I'm worried that they'd riot if I quit. I'd also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
I don't know.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. I like the content. Exactly. So you're in a business now. Yeah, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like we'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athlete while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle you're catering with us. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do in my life. But raising kids. When Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like the time I had spent trying to figure out how to lead them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't even think I've ever cared about anything as much as I've cared about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me. And I would still be proud of my life still. It's nice out here, quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball mums for a bit. Christ, Jeanette. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't actually nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
I don't know.
Peace and quiet. That's hot silence.
Bro.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So the mums can hit on me as much as they like, but the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. The right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs. Don't get hit on by mums. A wise man once said that I'm quoting myself. Copyright. Thanks, dude. I'm distracted. I missed the softball and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Nice.
Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spent a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss to make it better. You would be so lucky. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day, hanging out with you. Well, Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the softball field really hot, or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so. You get older and life just kind of takes it out, gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party where we went to get that... that's got broken up by a helicopter.
Nice.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot. There were a bunch of cops that were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on their faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll, and not knowing that we were at the party, they were just joking with us. How about how it was a big bust? We had to talk to them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. And then they started giving me pointers for my exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls out for a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with the baby between us. Never enough time, huh? I guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawned as I walked through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over the collage, glue stuck in hands, burning the midnight oil, arse oil. I figured I might do something productive between watching episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at the good art you've made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs in one corner and a grand pile of cash in the other. It's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, that's the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and they're basically just set on a giant pile of money with 20 dogs, and also have a strong and mutual supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Now get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening.
Oh, no.
Oh, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back of my head. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wiped a tear from my face. It was good. That Craig guy is sure busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How did it feel? I'm on top of the world. Pops, I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah, how about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking. Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of your late night television for me, alright? I'll let you know how you say it, Dad.
Wow. That was
Rocky
an
Horse,
amazing day.
Daddy points there. What? And Dad points.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hey, dude, I've got the runs. I've got the same thing. I've heard the store and grabbed some real chunky milkshake. Cherry licorice and a book of word jummers that I find helpful at strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. Want to go to the gym with me? Want to come with the gym with me? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? With 30 more minutes left in the Meat Hell Marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away with the wolves in time and to get to her Sabrasco wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. I really want to see some of these shows.
Hey.
Oh my god. The gym has installed new virtual jogging treadmills. You'll feel like you're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try and do it together. Other runners. Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, you're here to cheer each other on.
Nice.
I'll be there for you. Let's get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself, and you'll be fine.
Run that dad.
Dude.
I feel their abuse of the aubergine plant is,
Bro.
Oh, look at us go.
Dude!
I feel like he's just mocking me. What a wonderful side game.
Dude!
I feel like it's Final Fantasy all over again. My finger isn't used to this much of a workout.
Dude!
Yeah!
That was a gold medal performance.
Way to go.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I think to end this playthrough, you might not have time to browse that book for a while. Are you save and continue? I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, it was a bit weird. I don't know, he's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird. Right? The computer pings as a message flies to my inbox. It's Joseph. Hi, Noah, we should hang out. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. How are we going to get on in the open ocean? How are we going to get on in the open ocean, you may ask? Good question. Whoa, prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Lets me know. Joseph owns a yacht. Joseph owns a yacht?
Hey!
I'm as surprised as you are.
Oh, no.
You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did you get? A healthy upbringing and not a dog, that's for sure. Your words cut deep, Pops. Real deep.
Yeah.
Dad, if you were there, one thing in the world that's better than a dog, it's a yacht dog. You and your yacht dog, that's a bond forged through the trials at sea. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's invited me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun.
Aww.
I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out the puns. Why yachts, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I started to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad! Don't stay out too late. Or you can get Jennifer Longhorn as a birthday party. How long do we have? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to go onto a yacht. You know, not the worst thing in the world. She promised me she would propose to me, but she ended up going with Logan Crutchfest. I mean, let's go. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks at the bayside. I stare enviously at the old and nice boats there. Joseph should be somewhere around here. Gosh, it is fancy. I feel like a little out of place. Hey, Noah. Joseph, where are you? Up here. I look up and Joseph waves at me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before, but you never forget your first. I glance at the name inside of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Inherit this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured, since our last time went out a bit sideways, we could cast our lots out of the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seven seas. You kind of goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that. Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I had no idea that what you're talking about. Joseph hops down next and answers me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturise or something? No, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're going to be on a boat alone with Joseph on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. It's fine. After enjoying the morning and climbing onto the captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes his boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shove off! Boat launching. Man and boat. Launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and onto the open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so remove your shirts and roll in some talcum powder. Well. Can do.
Oh.
I dramatically pull off my shirts as bloody Stream Raiders wants to update. I dramatically pull off my shirt, my dad body illuminating in the reflection. Maple bays, rippling water. I am strong. Not bad. We have to tag team Neptune together. I'm suddenly worried that I have applied that I haven't applied a strong enough SPF sunscreen, and I might get sunburned. I put my shirt back on. But for a while, as I catch the trees and the waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter when we get out into the open water.
Oh.
Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some boys. He sighs. I wish I could get out more often, but you know, family, wife, saving souls. So many souls, I can barely hold them all. So many souls, I can barely hold them all. So many souls, I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat despite his age. He doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from here, I can see how toned his muscles are in pure thoughts. Joseph and I boat along in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, where are the dolphins? So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. I feel like there's an unspoken truth between man and dolphins. I would be much more comfy riding a dolphin into battle.
Oh.
Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph. It's you and me versus the entire of the marine life. Oh yeah, that's the ocean. I'm I'm gonna go for... I had lobster last week, and I can't wait to eat more of you. You tell him, Noah.
Oh.
And here we are. Noah, welcome to the ocean. I'm at the ocean. I look out at the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia, despite being on the wide open space. I am on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man. And there are whales beneath us. There's nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? Do you know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. Tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales? Hey, you wanna look out wistfully over the ocean with me? Rose and I head to the bow of the ship as we do some quiet contemplation. You know quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. I look out to the sea for a little bit and then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It looks like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy and he deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know...
Oh, cracker barrels.
Suddenly I hear a splutter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Okay, so... We might have a small problem. What's the small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are going to get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay, I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I took my phone, I don't have service either. We should just submit ourselves to the whales. Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but that's broken and you can are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a break on a Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. They'll shout contributing 2,000 there as well. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases it's inside. I don't know how radios work. I think there's some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare at each other in the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in here and see what works.
MacGyver, that radio.
Okay, this is an interesting game. I don't think we need... Okay, this is going to be harder said than done. I see the condom. Right, I really have to figure out where his hand is, because it keeps clicking off. That was the coin. That was the coin. Okay. Black wire. We're never getting out of this place alive. I think you're missing something. I really want to be swinging with a condom. Ah, wait, I've got an idea. I don't think it was the coin either. I don't know how to fix a radio, damn it. Hey, it kind of works. I have no idea what I did. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it.
Oh.
Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello, hello, can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. That was intriguing. Hey, Duck Plague. I'm doing pretty well. You back on the island? We might just be a little bit far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with a boat when my dad were on it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck than on a yacht. Why? You got home Sunday. That is awesome. All patched up, ready to get healthy again, Duck Plague. Wine! I keep a couple of emergency bottles below deck. They want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more. Let's see. Wine. Wine. Most recently seen doing Alan Wake. Let's go see if we can find the wine. It's got to be around here somewhere. Examine the lounge first. For an old lot, this lounge is pretty high class. The wood panels on everything. Leather couches is a word, right? Couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in it. It really is. And it's very pretty in here. I would marry someone for a yacht. So, sugar no, I'm not that cheap. Everything here, leather couches, it's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Examine the bed. Oh, a California King. Swanky. It's a maid and a little messy, less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything, leather couches, it's like an old Playboy photo shoot here. Let's examine the floor. There's some clothes thrown on the floor in the bed. Socks, slacks, yeah. And a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. I feel I've read that a few times. But yeah, glad to hear that you're on the men Duck Plague. Hey, wine glasses! They must be on a hot trail. But no wine. I'll grab two glasses and get back to searching. For an old yacht, this lounge, It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty. But I bet there's some treasure in there. Examine the flashlight. Yeah, and I'm guessing I'm guessing you're sworn off exercise for a while as well. Well, there's a solution to a different problem, maybe. If we're stranded out here for a few days, run out of electricity, we'll need these. But the chief concern right now is what the wine intake. It's a sturdy cabinet, it's a little dusty. I bet there's some treasures in here. Examine the fire extinguisher. Kind of important. You can tell a lot by a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph, nice. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there's some treasures in here. 2 weeks they've sworn you off. And then is it 2 weeks and then a doctor to figure out the rest of it? Examine. It's the wine, a whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge. Ha! Come to daddy. Finally. Time to get back to Joseph. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, and I bet there's some treasures in here. Focus on the rest of the room. Head back to daddy. I mean, Joseph does the same thing. You're like, fuck him. I will do it when I feel it's my turn. I bring the wine and the glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Noah! Wine! Good to see you two. I like how he's calling wine a person. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Wink.
That had to be the dirtiest wink sound I have ever heard in my life. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool.
Oh.
I can land half of my kickflip. That's like 4. 5 on a good day. Pour me. Because of the trials and tribulations that I've seen this last few years, it's going to be a mega pint pour power pour time. Wow. Time to party. We king house is a drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? You have this certain palate. It might be grapes. Isn't all wine from grapes? Duck plague with. I did a walk today and carried 25 kilograms of a computer. Of a new computer. And I was winded like an 80-year-old man when I got home. Nana slapped me. You were supposed to rest, you knobhead. Yeah, I get that. I get that. As I start landing on the decks with our yacht wine taken in the ocean air, the sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. She just doesn't want to see you die on her, does she? I can think of anyone else I'd be stranded here with it. It's with you. It's just you and me and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Noah. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb. But I think we can save it. What's it like owning your own yacht? Fuel prices are on the rise. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out in the winter months. But also sometimes you can have a party on your yacht and everyone thinks you're so cool, so it evens out. Yacht ownership rules. Noah, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? I'm torn between 2 here. That's what she said. She was, not allowed to die. If you do, I will revive you and kill you again. Then does she have to revive you again to kill you again? I'm feeling like this is a Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who moment. I'm sure there's been plenty of people in TV series who can't die, and they just keep getting revived. The salty swallow or the long, hard, and full of semen. Yeah, that's a long cycle of death and doom. I'm thinking I would name my thing long, hard, and full of semen.
Good one.
Wine shoots out of Joseph's nose. I need to make some phone calls and change the name of the boat. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, sir. I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by now by making jokes about them because I don't have any healthier coping mechanisms. Cheers to that. I'd like to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in a margarita zone? That it is, Noah. All beverages, leisure, and welcome in the margarita zone. Well, it's almost what he wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than the possibility of dying out here. Hey, talking about death, is there a better place to die than on a yacht? And the whales.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses together to the margarita zone.
Nice.
Wasted again. If you want any salt shakers, we can arrange them in a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to go off this boat, it will be by the grace of God or Steely Dan. Ha! Amen. After dies down. We both are silent for a moment, looking at each other, eyes open. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. 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 I can't help but feel like this. Like doing this will end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face. Noah, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lawn. The English. I think about the. I can't even get that far now. Clothes strewn around the lounge. The undone bed. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, I'm fine. I'm fine. Actually, it was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm sitting on a path of happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I can get in the habit of having around, someone very close to here. Is it a whale? Just asking for the whale kind. Thank you, game. Thank you. I deserve that. Is it whales? I mean you. I'm not a whale. You calling me fat? Oh, I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing in the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in. Is anyone there? He's not putting that down, is he? No, over. We're stranded out on the open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait. Are you guys gonna kick? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant little line. Noah, have you been leaning in on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have not leaning in on this talk button just here underneath my arm. Betrayed by my own butt. Oh, it's my butt. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we're here at the Coast Guard of Professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be giving us a tow, over? Well, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two need some time to hash it out. Now! This just reminds me of that Bond ending.
Oh, cracker.
Wait!
Hey.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they left. We stare at each other for a second. Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt, pulls me in for a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine. And his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull them even closer. My free hands, get your hands off him, you dirty, dirty people. Under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat console, kissing and then down my neck. Come on! His hands drift to my thighs and he effortlessly picks me up. Fair. Fair? Wow, Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I didn't fantasize about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. There's a reason why Mary turned to alcohol. I wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill. No, we better get started. Well, if there's lots of time, we don't have to get started yet. Oh, man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do fine. Wait. I open my eyes, find Joseph's face features from mine and an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully, his hair is mused and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. It's the fact it's round the neck is the issue. That strangulation of the nation. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and sleep, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing some clothes when that happens. Dirty, dirty people. I nudge Joseph. If you're not married, you have to wear clothes in bed. That's the rule. Nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blurry opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph calls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, you devil. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and step off the yacht. I think there should be an I there. Step off the yacht and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales. Shh, shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is alright. Amanda, I'm... That. You dirty, dirty boy. You didn't contact me. She runs up and hugs me. I was generally concerned about your well-being, but upon further inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, I just did a ton of drugs, analysed a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from a school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you'd learn to funnel the funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Wanna make some sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. I wouldn't call that. Dad tip number 56, go ask your mother. That was all the daddy point. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Noah. Be cool. Amanda walks through her door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy. Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up on you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even on don't match for their powers of funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they've got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell that you're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where I present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Right.
No way, I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice for to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of the Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 series. And the bonus material included commentary with actual ghost featured on the show. That's an impressive gift. Dad, I love this, thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. Follow Amanda to the back door. That didn't make me jump one bit. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Because nobody likes you anymore. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you, other than your friends. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind that crunches in the middle.
Hey.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs off to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Her friends hated her. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should go be a good host and say hi. Never say hi. But I don't wanna. Come on, Noah. You can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Rest, buddy.
Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went as well as I could have expected it to. Noah! Brian, you made it. Ha! I don't pass up on a good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not too bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not too bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for your lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child. This is vibes. Who knows how to pay a compliment? Brad and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro! This is a real rager. Taking our old age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed for a reasonable hour. Don't let me go too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, eh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hayes peek out from behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that nice ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure it out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Whoa.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Hugo comes up with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio perfectly worked on, Noah. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realised that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. Wait, I just realised you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of you. You no longer hold power over me.
Hey.
You're right. Go off, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just right. Hey! Robert gestures vaguely at the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later! Hey, man. Ma! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she will love that. With a splendid garden party, my deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. The icebox cake is divine. Oh, it had to be his son, didn't it? Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so good to see you again. Great party. I should have you organise our next youth group mixer. My dance schools are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking maybe we could catch a movie or something. Yeah, that would be fun, or we could just take the yacht out again. Joseph sidles up to me and presses a kiss against my neck. Wait, this feels weird. So, I guess you are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, we're actually staying together. Interesting. What? Why? For a lot of reasons. There's the kids for one, and the fact that we have to be a pillar of the community, so many people look up to us as the model marriage, and I would hate to let my parishioners down. But that doesn't stop you and I from, you know, I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect. And God, how I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the seven seas in search of Margaret Seville. But this is real life, and we can do is find Margaret Seville wherever we can. I look down, too nervous to respond. I feel his hand on mine. I don't pull away. I'll leave you to think about it, but just know that you can reach out to me for anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. I don't know what to think. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits next to me. Killer party pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me, why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realised that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry, I swear to God, Noah, if you cry again. You're the best dad, I love you. And I'm crying. Anyways, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda opens up a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off and find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Whoa, it's us. It's kind of shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me here. I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Aww.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally, you're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave goodbye to the party goers. As they leave, they sit together and watch the sun slowly drip down the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. Know that that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. You'll always have each other. You're right. It's going to be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it. But I know that you are always going to be looking out for me in the same way I've always been looking out for you. Team name! I did put your surname as name. Team name! Look at situations positively. I can now cross Dream Daddy off my list of games I'm yet to complete. just adore the music. I think that should be Duck Blake's entrance ever. Whenever Duck Blake goes in any room, anywhere, that music should just play. You know, it's important. So just as you're like going to a stream, all you hear is Daddy. I'm fully up for this one. We all know the stories of Duck Plague the Dilf, as widely known by on the internet. That's good. Look, show us. Right, so who was rated today? There's a few. Let's just do a few shout-outs quickly before we swap games up. That game is far better than it deserves to be. But oh my god, that was fun. There we have it. That is end of part 2 and end of part of the whole thing where we did this. So how did you find the ending? I found it very weird. I went on to talk about it on stream. I'll probably talk about it on this video as well. But yeah, as I say, it's very weird and very, very New Age church. But no, I guess he's trying to protect like his image and things like that. And there are people out there who have these kind of things happen to them. And that's what Dream Daddy is all about, apparently. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the fact they've touched on like real-ish things. I do hope you have a fantastic evening. Stay safe, stay well. Have fun, keep gaming. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.